How's everyone doing? Great. So I'm French, also like the previous person. In France, my name is pronounced Roland, which sounds quite sophisticated and confident. But when I came to London, people started calling me Roland. Yeah, it's like the uncoolest name ever. I even found out recently there was a man called Roland the Farter. Yeah, really. And he lived in 12th century England. And his task was he had to fart for Henry II. Yeah, can you imagine? I mean, can you imagine farting as a job? That must be like exhausting, you know? Imagine doing like a 10-hour shift farting. Perhaps he had like loads of Brussels sprouts during lunch break or something. Yeah. Well, actually, even if I tried to fart right now intentionally, it just wouldn't work, you know? I don't know how he did it. Perhaps he was like freelance, you know? And yeah, Henry II, he would hire him just whenever necessary or something. Well, that's the association with my name. It's pretty bad, you know. So in London, I discovered speed dating. And even anyone tried speed dating? No. Ah, cool. Well, you know, it takes like 4 minutes. And one day I met this woman and asked her, you know, you usually ask, what do you do? And she said, I'm a superintendent in the police. I thought, what? That's really highly unusual, you know. And I thought, you know, is she here like trying to hunt one of the guys, you know, next door or something? Yeah. And then I asked, so what it was a bit on you know, a bit bizarre. So I said, what's your specialty? And she said, sex offenders. Yeah, really. And I thought, what? You know. And afterwards, I thought, you know, yeah, well, I actually asked her, so I tried to keep on the conversation, and I said, so what do you like to do, hobbies? And she said, traveling. And I said, where about? She said, Ibiza. I thought, oh, really? Is she going on leisure or research? I don't know, you know? It was quite bizarre, uncomfortable. At the end, I caught myself saying, thank you. You know, at the end of a speed dating, usually say, nice to meet you. And I said, thank you, like, thank you, officer, something. As if it was like an interrogation or something. And yeah, so in London as well, I love taking the tube. So one day I was with my friend and the doors wouldn't close. And we heard an announcement that said, hello, everyone, we're going to detrain the train. And I looked at my friend and I said, what does that mean? And he said, I don't know. I mean, does anyone know here what detraining the train means? No? Does it mean making the train less train or something? Take the wheels off and turn it into a corridor or something? Take the seats off and turn it into a bowling alley, or maybe turn it into a pub. You guys love your pubs. Call it the Railway Tavern, you know. Also, in London, I was with a friend. I needed to print this really important document. I don't have a printer at home, so I said to my friend, I'm going to go to my friend's place, our friend's place, print this document, and I'll say hello. And he looked at me and said, oh, you're going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I thought, what? Like this, that's horrible, you know? Like this guy seems so friendly and gentle, you know, but inside is this violence, you know? Yeah. I mean, not 1 bird, but 2 birds, you know? And also, where do you get the stones from? I mean, do you carry them around with you or something? Yeah, well, actually, then... Then I contacted him and said, you know, you've gone too far with the birds, the pigeons. You know, I like the pigeons. I know they get a really bad press here. And yeah, and he said, oh yeah, sorry, I shot myself in the foot. I thought, what? Like, are you okay? You know, this guy's got some real serious issues, you know? And then afterwards, things were pretty bad, you know? And I called him and I said, and he said, sorry, I can't talk. The shit has hit the fan. I thought, what? That's disgusting. There's going to be shit all over the place. You know, how are you going to clean that shit? You know, you're going to need a lot of toilet paper and Kleenex, you know? Yeah. Well, talking about toilet paper, during the pandemic, it happened in France as well. There was like, people were queuing, you know? There's this really deadly virus coming, you know? It might kill us all, but we need to get some toilet paper, you know? You know, we need to have our ass clean. You know, it's more important than food or anything. Well, I agree with that, you know. I agree with that philosophy of life. You know, before I die, I want to have my ass really clean. Thank you very much.